Okay, so this little project I'm going to do real quick on the CNC is a tenon cutter for log furniture. This is my program here. We're going to just, I don't have a whole lot of light in my garage, so I don't know how this is going to turn out, but we're going to go ahead and hit the print button. And hope this works. Alright you guys, I just pulled this off the CNC plasma. Basically this is going to be a tenon cutter for log furniture, I hope. This is kind of what I got going on. We've got the base right here, and the slot right here, the table saw blade will come up and down through that. The shaft that goes through the center is supported on pillow block bearings, one on each side. This one ain't on there right now. And then here in the center, we're going to have, that's going to be able to pivot on like a 1-inch bolt, and you'll drill a hole up through the center of the log, and that'll feed down on that bolt, and then you can feed that up and down on a set height into the table saw, and it'll cut your tenon. The hole on the back here is going to be for the shop vac to kind of keep the mess down to a minimum, I hope. These pieces here they'll be welded underneath there with some supports. And I know that I did this on purpose. This is sitting back behind here further, and it's going to go, there'll be a bar that goes across and links it all together, and you'll get the idea when I start putting it all together. But it is dark and cold outside, and I'm going to go in and we'll finish this project another day. Okay, you guys, I got this all laid out for you here on the table as it's going to be assembled, and I'm going to try to hurry and get this done pretty quick because here in Utah they have daylight savings. 5:15. Sun's already gone behind the mountain. It's starting to get dark. I don't have my lights in this new shop yet like I'd like, and so I'm going to try to throw this together. There's the majority of the parts. Let me set you up on a tripod and I'll start tacking this stuff together and see if it makes sense to you. Alright, so this is what I got so far. Had to move in here, just got too dark. It's like, sheesh, 5:30. Not even 6 o'clock, and it's dark outside. Utah daylight savings, gotta love it. Anyway, this is the idea. Got 2 pillow block bearings. I'm going to put this on the lathe real quick. We'll turn the threads off of that, and then we'll leave the threads down there on that end, so that'll screw in. You see that falls in dead center right in the groove of the table saw. So the table saw blade will come up through here. Your log will, push down over this bud, and you can turn it. One thing I wasn't really happy with is I turned this around and cut another hole on the plasma cutter, but I didn't allow for, it's not going to work. I'm going to have to do some modification to that hole to get the shop vac to set in there. I'll take the hole that was cut out, or that's the original one on the plasma cutter, and put it back in there and just kind of weld it into place. I'm going to put a top over top of it just right here, and I'm going to finish welding it out right now. But let me put this piece on the lathe real quick, and we'll turn the threads off that. Alright, so basically pretty close to being done. It is functional, at least right now. We've got the pillow block bearings bolted on both sides, and I just ended up using a bolt, turning the end down. That ended up working better than trying to turn that sticking out that far on my lathe. Anyway, so that's one thing I've still got to do is I'm gonna drill and tap into the end of the shaft and be able to put some type of a bolt with a thread, and maybe come out here with another piece of plate, and then the bolt will come in and thread it in and out. So what that'll do is that'll give me a positive stop, so I can come down and stop at a certain depth of cut. That way I'm not adjusting the table saw blade up and down. I can bring this down and set the depth. That'll make the end of the tenon 1.5 inches or whatever size I'm going for. And so I'm going to call it good for right now. I will get some video when I put the top on, fill the plug, get a coat of paint on it. That'll be a separate video because this one's getting kind of long. But hope you get the idea. Like and subscribe. Thanks.